teams fronting up for all qualifying sessions. Let's check it out.
These cars now will pull onto the high side, bump into stage, about to unleash 8,000 horsepower on each side of the racetrack.
Sainty not consistent this time, but Stamatis is. Check that out, Rob. 4:57 at 518 Ks.
That is a fantastic performance. Terry Sainty tried to get too much horsepower down too quick, smoked the tyres, but have a look at that black tracking from the fast lane software car. He has left two squirrely black marks all the way down that racetrack. And, well, his day's over.
Amanda Shepherd has been slaying giants all season long in the wins. Top Fuel Drags are up against Darren Morgan. Of course, Wiki Quick has been a great supporter of that team this season, but now Rocket Industries and Graham Cowan also offering his support to that team now. But Amanda Shepherd's fired up. There's some issues, it looks like, with the Wicked Quick Rocket Industries team. Terry Sparrow, you can see over the car. Andrew Cowan too, Rob. I wonder what's going on here.
Well, what you've got at the moment is Amanda Shepherd backing up. She's going to be ready to run before too long. If they can't get that Wicked Quick car started, it will be a solo.
Well, still waiting on Darren Morgan. They will not be enjoying this. Very, very rushed burnout sequence for Darren Morgan, of course, a former Andra Top Fuel champion. This car in the fire up, though, normally, Rob, just to explain to viewers watching the program, it is just so stout, isn't it, when they fire this car up in the paddock?
Well, it certainly is, but, I mean, you've got to feel a bit for Amanda. How are her nerves going? She knows that her clutch is getting hot while she's been sitting around waiting for Darren Morgan. Morgan did try and do quite a short burnout, got it back as quick as he can.
Raw nitro fuel coming out of the Rocket Industries Wicked Quick car. Amanda Shepherd still waiting patiently. A pedal job and a great drive job again from Amanda Shepherd. The natural driving talent is unquestionable, Rob.
You've got to really give it to Amanda there, because she was under a lot of pressure, just sitting around worrying about whether her car was going to overheat. We saw overpowering the racetrack again from Darren Morgan, but Amanda Shepherd, she's not a star of the future. She is a star of today. Amanda Shepherd, you're still living the dream here at the Nitro Champs.
I am. It's been fantastic. We came off the trailer yesterday afternoon in qualifying. First pass, 4:95. We are stoked.
That run in the first round, though, it took a pretty big pedal. That was a good job.
It was. I love this sport. I adore it, and we've got Wins Australia on board, Skips Fire Service. It's fantastic, and to be competing at the Snap-on Nitro Champs is a privilege for me. It's fantastic.
Semi-final, you're up against the Australian champ, Phil Reid, and I think he's nervous.
He should be.
And the cool track conditions provides a real challenge, not only for the crew chief, but for these big Goodyear Eagle tyres.
He ran big numbers yesterday in these conditions, though. In fact, both did. He was cracking the half track. Stamatis runs a 4.61 at 5:20. They've got the speed again for Dobson. A big flame out moment for the uplift entry. The Wins entry has already defeated the multiple Australian champion in Top Fuel, Phil Reid, of course, who is nearest to screen now as they both complete their burnout sequence. Phil Reid has never won the Snap-on Nitro Champs event. A very short, stuttery burnout for the Aussie champ. And Amanda Shepherd will be confident. The crowd is massive. One of the biggest crowds we've ever seen at Western City International Dragway for the 2008 Snap-on Nitro Champs.
They've certainly come out to see quality racing, and that's what's been presented to them so far. Amanda Shepherd, there is no lack of confidence inside that helmet. She's taking on the Aussie champ. That's not worrying her whatsoever. She's living by her creed, go hard or go home.
Exactly right. The interesting thing too, looking back at Stamatis' run, Robbie, despite the cooling track conditions, the air temperatures diving quick, in a big way, to see 520 k's now, to see good top-end speeds, encouraging, considering how cold it is out here at the moment.
Well, yeah, the air is there for the teams to make plenty of horsepower. It's a case of matching it to the track conditions. And as the track cools down, you've got a real problem with a very, very hot drag racing slick tyre with soft compound rubber and a cold surface to run on. If it gets too much grip, it actually starts to tear the tyres up. It's a condition we call chunking.
Shepherd with troubles early. Phil Reed tosses the blower bell, but still runs a 4.7. The speed down, indication of the blower bell going away.
Yeah, and you've got to say for Amanda Shepherd, she did go hard. They tried to put a lot.
Even in the cooler conditions we haven't often seen in Sydney, but we've certainly seen it here this weekend.
What a final coming up, Stamatis and Reed.
It's a cracking drag race. Oh, huge moment there for Martin Stamatis. The tyrers let go. You were talking about the chunking situation, Rob. The obvious question is that what happened there?
Well, the tyres let go. There's no question about that. Martin was well and truly in control of that car. We could see him steering it. Look at the chunking on the left-hand tyre. It is really just pulled huge amounts out of the tread surface of that car. Our crew are there. You can see Martin Stamatis. His hands out. He looks A-OK. Fantastic run. Really quick. He's won the Snap-on Nitro Champs, but what a dramatic moment right there. And Phil Reed's getting showered in shrapnel.
And he ran a 4-seconder as well, remembering the Stamatis is at well over 500 kilometres an hour. He was a cracking elapsed time in the 4.6 second zone.
I could see him driving away from me. I think we overcompensate a little bit, but he was driving away from me. Next minute, I saw the rim come apart, and then bits of stuff were just hitting. I could just hear bang, bang, bang on my car. So, but hey, for Jim Reed Race, we got the win with a little bit of damage. But as long as Martin's all right, that's the main thing. He got a bit woozy there when he got out of the car. Now whether his foot was sore or in the sand, who knows? But I just made him sit down, but he's all right. As long as we can fix it.
Well, Martin, what a